What's going on, guys? We're back. Episode number 17.
Ooh, 17.
Coming back from an exciting weekend.
17? Hold on. Before we get started, we need to...
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take my little sip. I like your...
Oh, this French press coffee is life today.
I like that Starbucks cup.
Bro.
Mug.
Texas.
There's a Longhorn on there.
Bruh. So what's going on today, man? What's on the podcast today?
Man, we got too many things to cover. First of all, Pac-Man this weekend on Saturday became the oldest welterweight champion. We'll discuss that at 40 years old. And Puerto Rico currently is going under some turmoil right now. They are on fire. And we're just gonna try to bring you as much facts as we can and opinions about the situation right here. It looks like there's some commentary on a viral issue as well, and we got some NFL preseason news, including some Le'Veon Bell Instagram rants that he went off talking about comparing himself to a Target employee.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not the case.
Yo.
Anyways.
So, man, sounds like we have a good podcast ahead of everything. Before we get started, guys, please do us a favor. Before the music hits, go ahead and hit a 5-star rating on this podcast, on anywhere you listen to this podcast at. Also, give us a follow at ConoCast on everything, the big three: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, maybe Reddit. I still have not done the Reddit page. I think that might be a little too dangerous for our brand, but it'll happen. Don't forget, guys, we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, so please help us grow, help us get better, and
like, share, repost, retweet, do it all.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
That's right. What is up, everybody? We're back.
We's back.
We got a great opening segment coming up here in a little bit, man. But we're just enjoying this coffee for right now. But boy,
este cafecito está de vida.
French press. Where's this?
You know what? Marissa got this is a Target brew, bro.
Target brew?
Dude, I swear it's a Target brand French. It's a French roast.
Interesting.
I know. Target stepping up their game. Target.
Yeah, man.
Como dicen los boricua.
Target.
No, espérate, Target.
Speaking of Boricuas, we're about to get into some issues down there right now. Yeah. But how was your weekend, bro?
Bro, it was good, man.
I've seen you since last Tuesday.
BC, bro. I met up with a buddy of mine. Got a lot of writing done.
So you a writer?
I'm not a writer, but I'm doing some writing. We're gonna get into that here in a little bit.
Right.
But got a lot of writing done. Actually, my buddy Joe, he has a really awesome story, and I'm telling you, Joe Alvarez, I think we should have him on the podcast. He's a writer. He has a novel coming out here later on this year, so we're gonna set that up and have him on the podcast.
I love it.
He's a amazing story, bro. This dude grew up in freaking the Bronx. Right?
Yes, baby.
But what's interesting about him is both his parents died at a very young age, so he grew up in the system.
Oh, I gotcha.
And here's in and out of foster homes, in and out of group homes. But here's the crazy part: homeboy has 2 masters.
Wow.
Right? He's an aspiring author, and he has a blog coming out. So he has a lot of stuff going on for him that I'm excited to introduce you to. I think you two would get along very well.
Yeah.
I really do. He's a real street kid. He's a street kid. Like, I can't, like, me and him clicked off right off the bat, but he understands the street mentality, but understands that the hustle needs to be clean. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, I love that dude, bro. Like, he does jujitsu. He has a beautiful family.
You've just been meeting great people because of jiu-jitsu, huh?
Bro, jiu-jitsu, like church, has brought me amazing people, bro, into my life. and I just continue to connect and build relationships, man.
That's awesome, man.
How was your weekend?
It's pretty good, bro. I didn't really do too much. Just kind of hung out. I mean,
we don't have to get your hustle back up, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was a more quiet weekend than usual. We always running around doing things, running around off DFW, putting miles on my car, but it's all good, bro. This weekend was kind of relaxed, man. I was just really
What's going on with the Civic? Did you finally fix it or what?
Just need to fix the water pump, but now my wife
wants to get rid of it and get a new car.
Yep. We're not going to get into that right now.
I didn't know that was going to happen. because you've been putting in time on that Civic. You've been playing Legos. And now she wants to just get a brand new car.
Yep.
Right.
That's fine. But yeah, bro. We got something special to cover right now that we're going to talk about.
Dale.
Pac-Man, Thurman. I mean, it was...
First of all, what the fuck?
Well, okay. First of all, we got to give ourselves credit because we have been preaching this fight for the past month, and we wanted Thurman to win, right? But we kind of knew that something was off.
Yeah.
Something was off. And let's talk about the predictions that we have.
So last week we both picked Thurman. Right. So we were wrong on that.
Right.
But...
It was a biased pick, but we know deep down it was Manny.
Right?
Yeah.
But we were so honest with ourselves. Like, our heart says this. Mm-hmm. But Manny. Oh, Manny.
Yeah. Oh, Senator.
Oh, Senator Manny Pacquiao. Dude, I haven't seen a fight like that in a long fucking time. Long time.
It's just really hard to not like Manny Pacquiao.
Dude, I never said I didn't like him.
No, I know. I'm saying it should be hard for people not to not like him.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, sorry.
But what got me about the fight, dude, is like I didn't see the fight. I saw a lot of the highlights because I didn't want to break the law like some of these people.
Good quality too.
Good quality. Dude, I haven't seen him do something like that to somebody in a long time. Like some of the combinations he was hitting him with,
Margarito-ish.
Margarito Cotto-ish, for sure. Like those two fights was probably when Manny was like the baddest man on the planet. When he fought Cotto, when he fought Margarito, and you're like,
now he's a 2-time champ. One more time,
bro. He's more than a 2-time champ. He's more like a 12-time champ at this point.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Tell me, you saw the fight. Tell me how you saw it go down. And what did you see from Pacquiao that you loved? What did you want to see? What did you see from Thurman that you thought was going to be good? But before you get started, I text you on Friday. Mm-hmm. Thurman's weight cut looks suspect. And I was like...
I did see him awful skinny. Yeah, he looks sucked in.
Bro, and it wasn't even like... They're small guys. They're 147, so they're not big guys. But Manny looked healthy. Mm-hmm. Thurman looked like he had a weight cut of his fucking life.
He should have took advantage of that no drug test clause that they had on this fight. He should have took something, bro.
There wasn't no drug test?
No, there was no drug test clause.
Oh, no wonder Manny looked amazing. He was on everything.
That's right, dude. That's right.
Let him be on everything. If it means he keeps fighting, just saying.
I mean, what I saw from Thurman... that I did not like was, it goes as far back as the beginning of the month. I've been following this man.
But he's a big 147 too.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Like, when he fought against Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, he looked solid. He looked big, strong. And I noticed that on his last fight against Sean Porter, it was disappointing because I felt like, Porter's an aggressive fighter. He's gonna be in your face the whole fight. And I know that Thurman was backing up most of the fight, still sticking him the way that he should have done on this one.
Yeah.
And I noticed that on his last fight, he was very out of breath against Sean Porter. So I feel like they focused on that. On whatever his weakness was on the previous fight, they focused on that. And I was like, bro, you got to knock Pac-Man out. You can go 12 rounds with Pac-Man. That ain't a problem. You need to have the power to knock him out. That's the only way you can win.
Do you call that going 12 rounds with him? Because... to me, the judges got it wrong, in my opinion.
Especially that one. What's wrong with her? Or him?
To me, the judges got it wrong. For the highlights, it looks like Manny Pacquiao dominated bell to bell.
Hundo.
He gave up a few rounds, but let's say he gave up 3 rounds, right? Like That's still a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
What split decision are they giving him? I don't know, man. I think it's corruption at its best.
On attempt.
Yeah.
They knew that if they would have messed up that fight, giving it to Thurman, even if it would have been off a split, I think boxing would have revolted because...
Revolted? You mean the sports world would have revolted?
Yeah. I mean, it was tough, bro, but, you know, Thurman did not look strong going in, even like you said, as far as weigh-in. And I didn't like the way that he was training for this fight. I think it was the wrong...
I thought he heard you, bro. I thought he heard you.
Obviously, he didn't. He got dropped in the first round.
God darn it.
Beautiful, too, bro. He looked...
Bro, that freaking left hand to the body, right hand to the face.
What a combination.
Bro.
But like a true champ, he came back. You know, not too many people will come back from those combinations, and he did. He bounced right back up, and I know that he got humbled because of that, and that caused him to be scared for the rest of the fight. I feel it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, let's be real. I think he's still a world-class fighter. Nothing. Don't take anything away from him.
Yeah, he lost to Pacquiao.
Right, but let's be honest. It's if that Thurman shows up against an Errol Spence or a Bud Crawford, them boys are not going to be merciful. These boys
they're killers, bro.
Yeah,
they're killers.
Just saying. So my question is, what's next for Senator Pacquiao?
Well, at the end of the fight, they asked him that question, and what he said was that he's going back to. I'm about to say Vietnam. Going back to the Philippines because he has some senator stuff to go to. You got to work on the budget for the country, things like that. But he said that his next fight will be next year, which basically he's leaving the door open for the next few winners. I mean, boxing in the future is going to be of basically a forecast of what's going to happen in the next few months. You pay attention, you're going to know what's going to be happening next year, and it's going to be big stuff.
For sure. Now, a lot of analysts have been saying that this fight might bring out the golden goose.
He's two things. He's the golden goose and the cash cow.
and obviously the Japanese killer too. Because
the money cat, yeah. He's all that.
Do you think he's going to bring out Mayweather out of retirement for a rematch?
Mayweather is too smart. There is no reason for him to risk a loss when if he doesn't have to. He's already beat him when they were both well more into the primes than what they are now.
I don't know. Not
that they weren't in the primes when they fought, but they were more into the primes than now.
I mean, they were younger than what they are today. That's what you're trying to say.
Exactly.
But in all seriousness, for what I saw, it was a great fight.
Hats off to Pac-Man.
Hats off to Pac-Man, bro. 40 years old, oldest recorded welterweight champion. I think that puts him at all-time great status. Honestly, I think he's in the conversation with Duran, Cesar Chavez, and Mayweather,
and especially I mean, Mayweather hit 50, right? He hit 50. No,
yeah.
Pac-Man hit 69 or 68. Yeah, 68 wins. He has 13 losses, but I mean, who cares, bro? You got almost 70 wins on there.
13 losses?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but they're all against the grade.
I mean,
and most of them were controversial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
13 losses.
But still, that's over damn near 100 fights. Damn near, 80 some odd fights?
Yeah, dude, that's like an 87% winning percentage. That's amazing, bro.
I mean, he's one of them. I don't know if he's the best ever, but he's in the conversation. Definitely sure Hall of Famer whenever he decides to retire. Yeah. First ballot. You know, Cotto's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer too.
That's right.
You know, that's going to be a crazy class of Hall of Famers when they induct Mayweather, Pacquiao, Cotto.
Yeah.
You know, that those like 6 fighters of that era, we're officially going to be old, bro.
We're going to be old too.
Oh, fuck.
They're going to be in wheelchairs and we're going to be with our freaking cañas, bro. Like walking around with walking sticks.
Oh, man. What's next, man?
We got something that you did that you what we talked about last week, right? That you were gonna get into.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you for doing it. you had your first open mic session at the Hyenas here in Fort Worth.
Yeah,